Okay, all right. So on the left-hand side of your screen, or on the left-hand side of my screen, you're going to see a wheel, and on the wheel we have 6 exercises, and the 6 exercises are, as you can see there, flutter kick. So it's going to be on your back, and you're going to be raising the legs, alternating between left and right, hitting that lower core, and then also getting the upper core by keeping the shoulder blades off the floor. The next exercise you have on there is a half get up. So that's where you've got your kettlebell above your chest, and you're going to sit up, push off that hand on the floor. So think full glass of water on a tray. And then you're going to push the hips, you're going to push the hips up off the floor, then back down and finish your crunch. Okay, so as you come up, the opposite leg straightens out, and then we drive our hips into the sky using the heel on the leg that's still bent. All right. Then we've got our burpee snatch. That's where we do a burpee, chest on floor. And as we come out of the burpee, we snatch that bell straight up above the head, one hand or two. We've got our man makers. So it's a full man maker. So that's a burpee. And then into a lunge squat. All right. And then we have our clean and jerk. It's a squat, clean and jerk. So the bell starts on the floor, comes up to the chest. Then it's a full squat into a thruster. Again, you can go single hand, you can go double hand, you can alternate between left and right. And then we have US swings or American swings. That's where a regular swing is here. An American swing is you pull your head through the window at the top. So we're going to lead some extra emphasis on the abs and also keeping the shoulder blades pinned back. So it's a big drive. Get the head through the window at the top of the swing, back down. You're just going to have more momentum coming down. So you got to brace those abs and the shoulder blades again, and then drive through the soles of the feet. And then we have, so we've got our half get-ups, we've got our burpee snatch, we've got our man makers, we've got our American swings, we've got our flutter kicks, and we got our clean and jerk, our squat, clean and jerk. So there are 6 exercises. We're going to be working in the format of 60 seconds on, 20-second transition. And during that 20 seconds, I'll hit spin the wheel, and we'll have about a 5 or 10 or 15 second window to kind of just reiterate what the plan is for that next 60 seconds. And we're going to go for, as you can see down here, 39 minutes and 50 seconds. So if you're ready to go and you have any, or if you have any questions, ask me. If you are ready to go, just mute yourself and we'll get into our warm up, and then we'll get the tune started, and we'll try not to vomit. Okay, so first things first, let's get ourselves on our back on the floor, arms out, crucifix, legs down nice and straight. We're going to do cross body kicks. That's it. As you can see, I got my assistant Ceile with me today, just off camera. So if I do start talking to someone, it's because there's actually someone here. It's not, time to commit me. That's it. So good rotation. Keep those shoulder blades on the floor. We're just trying to get as much rotation through that spine as possible. Okay, we're now going to bend the knees, put the feet on the floor, and go into bridging. So we're driving through those heels to get those hips nice and high. We're just activating those hamstrings and glutes. Posterior chain, that's key for the majority of the movements we're doing today. Okay, let's take one foot off the floor and hold it up there like you got a tray on the end of it. And keep the other leg going. And then bring it down and change. So we're going to get lots of work to activate those glutes. Good, and then back down, 2 feet, still bridging. Keep the feet hip width. The heels should be directly beneath the knees. And you get your hips nice and high, get the butt cheeks tight at the top, and get a little stretch on the quads and hip flexors as well. Good, and then back to single leg, one more time each side. And then switch. Okay, best breakdancing move. Get around into a plank position. Bring your foot forward beside your hand. You can drop the other knee to the floor. And then we're going to rotate that torso again. And then bring the hand down and change. So the emphasis here is getting that foot as far forward as possible. Get the hip flexor stretched. Get the hamstring and glute stretch on the other side. And then we get a nice T-spine rotation as well. So take your time. Every 3 to 4 seconds, you're changing between left and right. Don't freak out if you go over the 4 seconds. You can owe me. Oh, the older I get, more immobile I become. It's ridiculous. That's it. A couple more reps. And after this, we're going to go into our Russian baby makers. Okay, back into the high plank position. Spread your feet shoulder width. Walk your hands all the way in until you're sitting down into a squat. Push the knees out with the elbows. Hook your fingers under your toes. And then raise your hips nice and high. Stretch your hamstrings and your lower back. And then we're going to sit ourselves down into that squat again. Push the knees out with the elbows. Keep the chest up. And then we're going to go back into the hamstring lower back stretch again. Hips high. So every 2 to 3 seconds, we transition between high to low. and shift the weight from left to right very gently, just to exaggerate the stretch, one side more than the other. That's it. I tend to be tighter on my right side lower back and hamstring than on my left, so I try and shift the weight from left to right and kind of stretch them out independently. That's the one. Okay, so from there, now I'm going to stand up. I'm just going to go into some lunges, get those ankles, knees, and hips moving. Keep the feet hip width. Remember, we lunge like we're on train tracks. We don't lunge like we're on a tightrope. What are you laughing at over there? All the visualization cues. That's it. Okay. Cool. All right. And rest there. So have your water nearby if you need it. We've got 20-second windows in which you can grab it. I'm just going to get my tunes ready to go. If you've anything you need to ask me in the meantime, just shout at me and I'll get the question answered. Oh, she thought we were doing it without music. No, I can't stand listening to myself, let alone other people breathing heavily. The music is coming on now. All right, so 10 seconds time, we're going into our first exercise, which is half get up. Okay, on your back. Let's get that bell above the chest. Let's go. Remember, straighten out one leg, drive the hips off the floor, and at all times you're in control. Focus is on the abs and also on the hamstrings and glutes. You can change hands anytime you want, but the aim here is to get as many quality reps as possible. Not half-assed reps, because half-assed reps get you half-assed results. Full range of movement, emphasis on technique, and the tempo then takes care of itself. 25 to go. Already feel that on my obliques, and then on my hamstrings and butt cheek. So the next time this pops up on our radar, I'm going to go on the left arm and stay with this one entirely. The right arm. Five seconds. And rest. The hardest part is me getting off the floor and getting to the feeling time. All right, in 10 seconds time, flutter kicks. On your backs again, 5 seconds, nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I've got my shoulders off the floor and I got the small of my back pushed down onto the floor. The small of my back is flat. That means my abs are nice and tight and I'm emphasizing one side over the other by slowly raising and alternating the feet. Time under tension. That's the better response on the abs. 35 to go. Starting to burn. If you're feeling this on your lower back, just slip your hands under your butt cheeks or lift the shoulder blades off the floor more. This is not one you want to get back to back. 17 seconds. Ten seconds. Keep the legs straight, lower the lever. And rest. Oh, okay, do not give me flutter kicks again for a while. Right, what's next? How? Full man maker. Chest on floor burpee, lunge, lunge, squat. Don't go crazy, just go complete on your range of movements. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knee to floor with each lunge, and then drop your hips below parallel on the squat. That's it, good stuff. Keep those feet hip width on the lunge. $35 to go. Whew. 20 seconds. 10 seconds left. Three, and rest. Woo. Heavy breathing. What's next? Burpee snatch. Hey! Do a burpee chest on floor. Then bell goes above the head. Your burpee to the side of the bell. Let's go. The aim is continuous movement for that 60-second window. Remember with the snatch, get the posture between the shoulder blades at all times. Abs tight, driving aggressively down to the soles of the feet. 28 seconds, not reps. 15. 10. 'And rest. Whew. What's next? Squat, clean, and jerk. Floor to chest, and then a thruster. Let's go. Get those hips to parallel or below. Keep the knees out in the V. Keep the feet flat. Keep the abs tight. Remember, the abs roll. Protect the spine. Stabilize the body. And transfer energy from lower to upper. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Don't compromise on technique. Ten seconds. And rest. Woo. Definitely warm now. How you feeling? All right. 10, or sorry, squat, clean, jerk. 12 there if you want to. Same again. Let's go. So we're working for 40 minutes. There's going to be 30 rounds, 6 exercises. So on average, each exercise is going to be done 5 times. But that's on average. You might do more on one or less. Ready to go. Remember, take that extra second at the start of the rep to dial in the posture on the shoulder blades. Visualize the soles of the feet, pushing that floor away aggressively on the clean and also on the thruster. And rest. That's a high heart rate. What's that? Flutter kicks. 10 seconds on the floor on your backs. Oh. 3. Let's go. Keep the small of that back push down. If you're gonna take a breather, keep it a short one. 30 to go. Abs are already starting to get sore. Keep asking yourself why you're doing the movement, how it should feel, where should you feel it. Dial it in. 10 seconds. And rest. Woo. Oh man. Okay, if I get flutter kicks, that laptop's going out the window. They really hurt me. Full swing. Oh, squat, clean, and jerk. Okay. Squat, clean, and jerk. Here we go. Round 3 of this one, isn't it? Let's go. So you're literally working every muscle in your body on the squat, clean, and jerk, except for the pecs. I can live with that. You got your hinge where the bell leaves the floor. You got your thruster, that's your squat. And then you got your overhead press. You got your lat engagement throughout, core engagement throughout. You got all the big muscles doing the driving and all the smaller muscles stabilizing and steering. Whew. That's gonna ramp that heart rate up. 20 to go. 15. 10 seconds. 5. And rest. Woo. Okay, what do we got? Half get up. All right, on your back. Bell above the chest. And up we get. Up onto the hand, hips off the floor, hips back down, finish your crunch. And the heavier you go with this weight, more beneficial it's going to be on your abs and also on your stabilizing muscles on your shoulder. All right, Ceile, after this, you're coming in front and center. We're switching places. Yeah. Just for one. See you get on. Yeah, we'll switch every now and then so people can't see me taking a breather off camera. 15 seconds. You don't have to narrate though because I've got the mic on me, okay? 7 seconds. And rest. Woo. All right, what's next? Can you get Ceile? Kettlebell full swing. All right, that's a swing where the hands go above the head and the head gets pulled through the window. 3. And let's swing it. Pull the head through. Kettlebell should be behind the back of the head. Your biceps should be beside your ears, if not slightly behind them. Remember, soles of the feet aggressively down, shoulder blades pinned at all times, and the abs tight at the top to stop the hips from hyperextending. And no, that's not Ceile talking. Her voice is deeper than mine. 28 seconds. Whew. A hell of a lot tougher than normal swings, aren't they? Oh, 15 seconds. Last 10. Keep the posture. Keep the abs tight. And rest. Wow. Oh no, stay there. People like you. They want to see you, they don't want to see me. All right, squat, clean, and jerk. From the floor to the chest. This one, yeah, well, the last time we did this, it was just all burpees. Okay, let's go. Squat, clean, and jerk, let's go. Look at that. Our ratings have just shot up since you got in front of the camera. Remember, it's a 2-stage lift, so don't squat until that bell is on your chest. You want to get full extension on the hips and then full depth on the squat. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Whew. 10. Oh, rest. You want to stay there or do you want to go and hide? You hide for a bit? Okay, we'll hide for 2. We'll switch every 2. Oh, no. All right. Should have taken a rest there instead of 3. Squat, clean, and jerk. Let's go. This reminds me of the full Monty. And remember, you're driving that bell away from the floor. You're steering the energy in the bell to the chin. You're not pulling it to the chin. So the arm stays straight until the bell passes your hips, and then it drags the elbow into a bend. You're not consciously pulling with the arm. And you're not white knuckle on the grip. That wasn't a squat. Just enough to hold on to the bell and not kill the person next to you. 5 seconds. What are the odds? And rest. Whew. What are the odds? Here we go. Full swing. So remember, pull your head through the window at the top. Abs tight, otherwise the hips are gonna do Mr. Bean. We don't want that. Okay, let's go. As that bell nears your hips on the way down, you brace the shoulder blades on the abs. You dig the soles of the feet into the floor like they're suction cupped down. You don't let your heels come up. You don't let your toes come up at any point. Keep the head up at all times. You'll be able to see across the room throughout that swing. And if it goes too far beyond your head, just do a twirl backward, turn around, and then you're set. So if you're gonna, watch this, Ceile. If you're gonna wanna bail out, you just turn. All right, 10 seconds. Go with the flow. 3, 2, 1, bell down. Oh, what's next? What do we got? Full man maker. That's a burpee with a lunge, lunge, and a squat. 5 seconds. All right, let's go. Oh, you're supposed to be in here for this one. Whew. 40 to go. When your hands hit the floor for the burpee, use the whole surface area of the hand. That means push the ball of the hand into the floor. Don't just rely on the heel, otherwise you're gonna hurt your wrist. Splay your fingers. There goes my mic. Good, 12 seconds. Wardrobe malfunction on my part. Keep going. 5 seconds. And rest. Oh, I got away with that. Okay, you're in the middle, Ceile. Burpee snatch. Huh? No, that was the half man maker, or man maker. Do a burpee, then the kettlebell goes above the head with a snatch. Let's go. Remember, take that extra second at the start of the snatch to get your posture tense and your technique dialed in. Before you lift, you should be able to visualize how it's going to happen. 25 to go. $15. Three. Go hit the button. Go on, let you hit the button. Go on. The big mouse pad, just hit that once. There you go. Whew. What's next? Oh. Squat, clean, and jerk. 3. Let's go. So as you get tired, you're going to need to start scaling. And the first thing we look at is the weight. Either we don't lift it as much or we lift less weight. That still doesn't keep your technique in check. Then we add a support structure. So bring a hand in, put it on a chair or a bench. And if that still doesn't work, we play with the range of movement. Don't drop the hips so low in the squat. And combine all those 3, you'll find your scaling level that suits you. 10 seconds. You're gonna hit the button again. And rest. I've made a monster. Here she is. What's next? Half get up. Okay. On your back, bell above the chest. Get the hips off the floor at the top. Let's go. Crunch it all the way up onto the hand. Leg out. Hips up. Back down. Finish crunch. Keep the arms straight. We don't bend the elbow. If you bend the elbow, you generate momentum. Momentum takes focus off the core. This is where mobility comes into its own. And that bell is a full glass of water on a tray. You don't want to spill it. You keep it up, straight up at all times. 20 seconds. Five seconds. And rest. What's next, Ceile? Oh, you're up. You're in the control seat. Tell me when you want to switch, okay? Oh, full man maker. Burpee lunge, lunge, squat. Lead by example, Ceile. Woo. All right, let's go. Burpee lunge, lunge, squat. Remember the hands with the floor on the burpee. Full contact. Fingertips, ball of the hand, heel of the hand. Splay your fingers. Get as much surface area as you can in contact with the floor. It'll preserve those wrists. It'll get the most energy into the floor to get you up. And it's the best calorie burn you can get. 30 seconds. Oh man, I'm feeling that workout I did this morning. 8 seconds. Rest. What's next? What do we got? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, burpee snatch. She's not even smiling anymore. She's given up. Okay, let's go. Burpee, then a snatch. And again, as you get tired, those little shortcuts start to come in. Keep using the whole palm. Set your posture before the snatch. Drive the floor away with the soles of the feet. Keep the abs tight. Remember, abs transfer energy. Arms steer, legs and hips drive. And you cannot drive the full complement of energy unless you have the full complement of the sole of your foot on the floor. Science. 20 left. Schwehen now. And rest. Take a breather. Oh, you're going over there? Okay. I'll go. What is that? Flutter kicks. Yeah, I'll switch. On your back. 5 seconds. Shoulder blades up, abs tight. Let's go. I'm aiming for 15 seconds. Short breather, and then go again. And there's 15. Woo. Let's go again. Shoulder blades are up. Small of the back is flattened into the floor. There's 15. And up. Oh, rest, huh? What? Oh God, no. Abs are in bits today. And rest. Oh. It's getting up and getting to the computer quick enough to hit the spin. Whew. All right, what's next? Better not be flutter kicks. Full swing, I can live with that. All right, grab your bell, full swing. Head through the window at the top. Let's go. Remember, you're in control at all times. Even when the bell wants to go behind you, you're in control because all you have to do is turn around. And then you're into the downward portion. And you can even factor that into the movement. 180 swings. We won't do that today. 30 seconds. Turn. There you go. You didn't let the momentum keep going. That's why. Remember, you're scaling. Range of movement is a big thing on this. And rest. All right, what's next? Oh, man. Oh, flutters. Oh, I'm sorry, did I flutter? 3. Let's go. Can't talk. Flutter kicking. Last 8 seconds. Oh, rest. Oh. Oh, man. 3 different kinds of sweat. Half get up. More abs. On your back, knees bent, bell above the chest. Let's go. Up onto that hand. Get those hips off the floor. And then control the descent. Don't just flop to the floor, okay? We drop under our own control. The lowering down is the eccentric aspect on the abs. That's the more important one. Remember, with the abs, the more time under tension they have, the better it's going to be. So don't just pulse it out. Keep that contraction on the abs. Ten seconds. And rest. Full swing. 5 seconds. We're inside the last 10 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's go. If you're unsure, do a few eye level swings every few reps just to dial in the technique. Keeping the arms straight, keep the abs tight. Law of the lever dictates straighter the arms, more emphasis is going to be on the abs. 30 seconds. That's the one. 20. 10. Rest. Half get up. Oh, I don't think anything at this point is going to be easy. So just get on with it. 5 seconds. Get that bell fully extended above the chest. Let's go. I got back sweat, palm sweat, eyeball sweat. Eyeball sweat. Filthy. Do you want to get in after this? You want to get in after this? Bump the ratings back up. People don't want to see me cry. 10 seconds. Rest. All right, what's next? You're up. Full swing. Yeah. 5 seconds. Where are you going? Ah. All right, let's go. See the talking, or do you hear the talking on the back of this track? Hear that talking on the back of the track was playing now? Every time that comes on when I'm doing a Zoom, I always stop the Zoom and try and find the question that individual is asking me. Yeah, I get freaked out by it. I think someone's asking me, like Joe's there asking me a question or something. Every time. 25 seconds. Keep your abs tight. 10. And rest. All right, Ceile, give us something good. What do we got? Burpee Snatch. You hate people. 5 seconds. All right, let's go. Get that chest on the floor. We're on the home stretch, guys. Just keep moving at this point with the right technique. Oh, man. Oh. 20 seconds. All right, give us something good. Rest. Oh, you're kidding me. Burpee Snatch. Let's go. People aren't going to like you for very much longer, Ceile, if this is the kind of stuff you keep getting them to do. See what I'm doing here? I'm playing the politician. I'm distancing myself from you. Hey man, she hit the button. She chose it. I had nothing to do with it. 35. Twenty seconds. And rest. Last 2 rounds. Second last round is what? Kettlebell burpee snatch. You're kidding me. All right, let's go. You heard the girl. Second last round. We're fine, just do it. I think Nike will be asking for that one. The lawyers are outside. $35. That's that jump by Van Halen. I get up. Nothing gets me down. Oh, God. 16 seconds. And rest. Last round. What is it? Oh, what? Flutter kicks. Okay. flat on me. No, you can't change that. Lady luck. All right, flutter kicks. Let's go. $35 to go, last round. $20. $10. Oh. Shouting makes time go faster. 5. Oh. And rest. Oh. Woo. Oh man. Nice work, guys. I'm just gonna lie off camera here. Trying not to swallow my tongue. Huh? He's a monster. All right, let's pause that. Okay, give yourself a little bit of space and we will get into a cool down stretch. Do you want to take the cool down, Ceile, or will I take it? I got the mic, I'll take it just in case. We'll get you mic'd up next session. Okay, feet nice and wide. Passive hang, stick your butt out the back, drop the backs of the hands to the floor. So you're gonna soften your knees, you're gonna put all your weight on your heels. So the feet are wide enough, you're getting a stretch on the groin on the inside of the thighs. You're feeling a hamstring stretch from the heels to the back of the knees, you're getting that calf stretch. You're getting a hamstring stretch from the backs of the knees to the glutes over the lower back into the lower back. And then from there into the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades are opening out like a sunroof, and they in turn release their grip on the shoulder sockets. And with every exhale, you're just becoming heavier and heavier, ragdoll. You're never pushing into the stretch. You're passive in the stretch. You're just sinking more and more, ragdoll into that stretch. Big breath in through the nose, exhale out the mouth, sink on the exhale. Just go completely limp. 10 more seconds. What's that? Your shoulder blades. Okay, so from there, we're going to go into a lunge. One left knee on the floor, right foot in front. Keep the width. 2 hands or 2 elbows on that knee, and just keep the heel down, tip the knee forward. Feel that stretch on the hip flexor on the left. So from the groin up the top of the thigh, over the belt line, into the lower abdominals. And then you're also getting a hamstring stretch, glute stretch on the leg that's in front. And again, just sink into it. Don't push into a stretch. Relax, relax, relax. Drop through the shoulder blades. Control that breathing. Okay, and then let's switch other side. Oh man. Sweaty, sweaty. It is, yeah. It's really hot. That's it. Again, just relaxing through the shoulder blades. Sink, sink, sink. Breathing. That's it. A few more seconds. And then slowly back up. There's a big breath in through the nose. Hold it for a second. Out the mouth. You might get a little lightheaded. That's okay. Now, that'll do you for your Wednesday. How are we feeling?